So this is the self-development with tactics. Book.
Something different today, something that I haven't been talking about and something that I might just do again. Who knows? So the concept, maybe, but more of the intro as quite always. Or actually always, yeah. But I'm still pumped, still pumped, but more conscious about what I'm doing here, maybe, more conscious about the thing that is just going around here. Some sorta, maybe, I don't fucking know. But yeah, with that being said, hello, welcome back to the next episode of the Self-Development with Tactics podcast, and I'm pretty pumped. I'm pretty pumped to be here and pretty pumped to talk about Halloween today, actually, and where to get not really free candy, but really less expensive candy, since Halloween can be something that's pretty expensive, for quite a lot of people. And I don't know what it is like in your place, but in my place, it's really like nobody gives a fuck about Halloween. I don't know how it is in the US. So if you are actually from the US, it would really be nice if you just text me, on social media. All the links should be down in the description or in the show notes if you're on the podcast, or if you just, put something into the comments, would really be nice. I really look forward to that. But because I've already mentioned it, if you are just willing to listen to this as an audio-only version, which means that you can just listen to it while you're maybe doing something different, while you're jogging, while you're doing something, then please go down in the description and check out the podcast link, because this is going to lead you to a place where you can listen to this as audio, which might be more effective for you if you're a person that learns through audio a little bit better than through video, and or maybe even more efficient, since you're able to do something simultaneously, since you're able to do something while you're listening to it, which might be pretty cool, I assume, But yeah, as I said before, we are talking about, let's see, is it this? Yeah, it's that, but I'd have to make it a little bit smaller. A little tiny bit. And now it's fine. So here's where you can score Halloween candy for less than $20. Which is quite okay, I guess. Still, it's 20 unnecessary bucks. Something that you also have to think about. If you're really willing to cut down on your expenses, then not buying some Halloween candy might be a pretty good thing to do. But yeah, about 100. I haven't mentioned, this article is by Megan Leonhardt and was published on October the 18th, so yesterday, because today is Saturday, the 19th of October 2019 at 11:26 a.m. EDT. So yeah, about 172 million Americans are planning to celebrate Halloween this year, according to the National Retail Federation's annual survey. Can I have a look at the survey, please? Would be nice. Please don't. Fuck you. Let's see. There's actually a survey. 2019 Halloween spending to reach 8.8 billion, according to NRF's annual survey conducted by Prosper Insights and Analytics. Shoppers say they will spend an average, what the fucking hell, $86.27 this Halloween. $86 on fucking Halloween. It could be more, of course. You could spend, I don't know, hundreds of dollars on Halloween, especially also for decorations and those things. But I don't know. It's still expensive. It's still something. 35% cite online search as the top source of inspiration. Yeah, something that you can actually assume. And 29 million people plan to dress their pets in costume. Top costumes and more. Halloween shopping trends then and now. Halloween shopping trends. So really interesting. I didn't notice that. Is there actually more on the hill? Retail and resources. 454 calendar, buying guide, retail safety and security tools. Well, yeah, it seems not to be the case. To fund those celebrations, people will spend about $86 on items such as costumes and decorations, according to the Federation. And of course, candy, nearly 70% of those participating in Halloween festivities say they are planning to hand out candy. So 70%. Which is actually not that much, if you kind of think about how many was it? That like a lot of people are 107. Well, okay. I don't know, like 172 million Americans are going to just celebrate Halloween, even though, like, is there something to celebrate? I don't even know. I don't even know what Halloween actually is. I don't even know when Halloween actually is. I'm going to look that up afterwards. So spending hasn't changed much over the past few years, but we are seeing a noticeable increase in costumes whose Halloween purchases are inspired by their friends, neighbors, and even celebrities on social media. Yeah, I guess it's due to social media actually that people are maybe celebrating it more, more in terms of more people are doing it, and more in terms of actually more celebration, like longer hours, more food, those things. NRF president and CEO Matthew Shea said that that includes all aspects of Halloween, from the costumes to the parties to the delicious treats. But before you rush out to buy candy that will make you the house to beat in your neighborhood this year, take a minute to shop around for the best deals. CNBC Make It took a look at the prices for trick-or-treat candy offered by major retailers in the New York City metro area. Specifically, we looked at the overall cost for at least 300 pieces of fun-sized candy from a premium brand, including a mix of chocolate and fruity options. And there are the sweetest deals on Halloween candy. The first one is Walgreens. I don't know all of them, because I'm not from the US. But if you are from the US, which seems actually to be the case that the majority of my audience is, especially from California, so 305 candies are going to cost you $19.66 in Walgreens. Beach Chase is going to be 315 for $22.48. Walmart 325 for $23.22. Amazon 350 for $25 quite. Target 300 for the thing is, Amazon is, I think, the cheapest one, like in comparison to the candy count. Like, yeah, you know what I mean. And Target is going to sell you 300 for $25.26 quite. And Stop and Shop is going to sell you 350, which is the highest amount of candy count together with Amazon, is going to sell you this for $31.42, which is quite okay, I guess. Like, especially Amazon with 350, but like it is really not surprising that Amazon is just having the best price. I don't know. It's just what they are doing, or I guess it is just what they are doing. Can I just please do it a little bit like that? Thank you. But yeah, so Walgreens offers the cheapest price if you're looking to get a few hundred fun-sized candies for trick-or-treat. The drugstore has all of the popular brands on sale for in-store purchases. To get a good mix of at least 300 fruity and chocolate treats, we found that buying a combination of sizes and brands worked best. Of course, each retailer sells slightly different options at a range of prices, so you may need to do some mental math as you shop to determine if mixing and matching 2 bags of 150 count candy is really cheaper than simply buying one bag that contains over 300 pieces and has a variety of brands. For the winning combination at Walgreens, we shopped 4 different bags of treats. And they actually, wow, that's nice. They actually tell you what they bought. There's now a list of what they actually bought. Because I actually also wanted to just look that up because I was interested in it, what you can get for those, what was it, $20 quite. So yeah, 100 count Mars chocolate favorites bag, which is including Twix and Snickers, Milky Way, and 3 Musketeers for $6 quite. 90 count Hershey's Halloween assortment laydown bag, Reese's, Twizzlers, Kit Kat, Jolly Rancher sticks for $5.29. 95 count Mars Skittles and Starburst Halloween candy bag for 50 quite, and the 20 count Skittles Zombie Mix Halloween candy bag for $3.99. If you get it, just write it down in the description. Comments. Not really description, but comments. Depending on your neighborhood, you may have different candy needs. If you only have a couple dozen trick or treats, many retailers have good deals on smaller bags of candy, or you could even splurge on full-sized candy bars. While Costco didn't have a wide enough selection of bagged candy to make our analysis, the retailer is offering 30 count variety packs of Mars bar chocolate for $13.29 and Hershey's for $13.59, according to the crazy coupon lady. Rite Aid is also offering a pack of 18 full-size chocolate bars for $12.88. On the opposite end of the spectrum, you're expecting hundreds of visitors during trick or treat, then you will need to really stock up. We found that fruity candies varieties such as Skittles, Starbursts, Sweet Tarts, Levy-Tevy, and Nerds typically need to be less expensive than bags of Hershey's or Mars chocolate. If you're looking for a variety of bag of candies, Target has 400 count packs of Mars chocolates, which includes Snickers, M&M's, Milky Ways, Three Musketeers, and Twix, on sales for $16.24 each if you buy 2. You'll need to use Target's in-app coupon to get the deal. It's quite nice, and this is actually the end of the article, After 11 and 19 seconds, or 11 minutes and 19 seconds, 23 seconds, this was the article. So, if you are living in the US, you know what to do on Halloween. But let's actually see when Halloween actually is, because I don't know that shit. And I don't know that shit. Halloween is on the 31st of October. But, one problem that I'm having as well is that I do not know why Halloween is actually celebrated. And if you don't know that as well, here is the Wikipedia article. So Halloween or Halloween, a contradiction of Halloween's or Hallows Even or Hallows Evening, also known as All Halloween, All Hallows Eve, or All Saints Eve. Is a celebration observed in several countries on 31 October or 31st October, the eve of the Western Christian feast of All Hallows Day. It begins the 3-day observance of All Hallowtide, the time in the liturgical year dedicated to remember the dead, including saints, Hallows. Okay, Hallows is a saint, martyrs, and all the faithful departed. It is widely believed that many Halloween traditions originated from ancient Celtic harvest festivals, particularly the Gaelic festival Samhain, it is Samhain, that such festivals may have had pagan roots and that Samhain itself was Christianized as Halloween by the early church. I didn't actually know that this is a Christian festivity. Or something, I don't know. But yeah, looks good. Looks pretty good. Let's actually have a look at some Halloween decorations. Halloween. Or is there actually on the federal kind of shit there? Is there something like retail holiday and seasonal trends? Halloween shopping trends then and now. Let's see. Let's see if there are some trends now that are different than the trends back in the days. I assume there are, of course. A decade of change around costumes, pets, and Instagram. Eat, drink, and be skinny. Long gone are the days when Halloween was just for kids, or those taking mini ghosts and ghouls trick-or-treating. In fact, 18 to 24-year-old customers are the most likely to celebrate Halloween, which nearly 9 in 10 planning to do so this year, up from 84% a decade ago. And now it's 90%, isn't it? And here's actually a little bit of a statistic. Halloween celebration plans for 18 to 24-year-olds. 73, so compared 2009 and 2019. Back then, 66% would dress in costumes, and now it's 73. hand out candy is 53 against 56. So it's actually, the funny thing is, wait a second. Do they actually go for dress up pets, take kids trick or treating? Oh, well, the thing is, not a lot of people are actually handing out candy, which is kind of shitty, for all the people that are ringing and trick or treating and whatnot. But yeah, so you can actually see that attend a party went actually down from 62% to 53%, as well as take kids trick or treating from 35 to 26. The other only one that's decreased is visit a haunted house. Who the fuck is doing that? Like, really? 41% to 40%, like 1% less. Which kind of is, I understand that. I wouldn't do that either. But some people are doing, it seems to be the case that some people like to do that. I wouldn't like to do that. Like, I'm not really a haunted house guy. The top Halloween customs for pets. The first thing is pumpkin. I don't know, yeah. How much has social media inspired Halloween purchases over the year? Facebook, Pinterest, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. Twitter took actually a pretty big leap in 2019, from, I can read it to 6%, from 5 to 6%. This is kind of a pretty good example for just making a statistic look way better than it actually is. Like, I don't know, 1% of increasement is shown as hundreds of percent compared to the other graphs that they have or had. So it's definitely something to look out for. Like, if you're having a graph and if you're looking at a graph, just always look at the numbers. What you're seeing there might be just really a lot, but in the end, it really is not. Often it's like, I don't know, a few percent, but definitely a lot of things increased. Especially Instagram increased, YouTube actually decreased, Facebook also decreased, Pinterest decreased, only Instagram and Twitter increased. The other things just decreased. So yeah, this is it for this kind of little article, that we had here. I do just think if we should go through some news, I could actually just have a look. News.google.com. But we need to get into the other area here. If you're doing this, Google News, please, thank you. Let's see, let's actually see if there's something new. I do just really have to remember or remind myself that on the 31st of October there is actually Halloween. Because chances are pretty high that I'm going to miss that. Trump humiliated by female astronaut who fact-check his space blunder during live call. Scientists movement detected along California fault that could cause an 8 magnitude earthquake. NASA will award Boeing a cost plus contract for up to 10 SLS rockets. InSight mission is digging into Mars again. Hubble telescope captures the best photo yet of the interstellar comet Borisov. Let's actually have a look at that. It might be interesting to you, might look cool, might look interesting. Could I please zoom out there? Yeah, I'm having an ad blocker because I do not want to have all the fucking ads. But it would be pretty nice if you just let me do something. Okay, I'm going to not turn off for the site. Okay, now I can look at it. Scroll down for the video. Looks cool. We immediately noticed that the familiar comber and tail, no, go away video. I don't want to have you. That we are not seeing around Oumuamua, said Dr. something. Yeah, looks pretty cool. Not that of an interesting thing, but yeah, But yeah, the last few days, the news were actually like pretty boring, to be honest. Like it was all about the Pixel 4 Android circuit. Galaxy fingerprint bug confirmed. Google launches Pixel 4 and OnePlus 7 Pro reviewed. Google Stadia's wireless controller will launch with limited connection options. Amazon Echo Dot with clock review. Looks actually pretty nice, gotta have to say. Samsung wants Galaxy S10 and Note 10 users to remove screen protectors over security concerns. I'm actually having to read that because maybe you're having such a device and it might be also... Sorry, this content is not available in your region. Thanks a lot, motherfucker. This is nice. I want to show something to people. I want to kind of warn them. And now I'm not able to do that. The $20 case charges your iPhone while it is in your pocket. With NFC, I guess. Or is it NFC? Is it NFC? I guess it is NFC. But I'm not quite sure. Or is it just wireless charging? And I think it is just wireless charging. It does not have anything to do with NFC. Is NFC actually dead? I'm not seeing any implementations of NFC any longer. Unless wireless charging is actually... I have to look that up. Wireless charging NFC. Smart wireless charging with NFC, and it might be like how wireless charging works. I know it's a really old article, though. It's from 2012, so it's really old. But yeah, fuck you. The fact that over 200,000 people have downloaded one of the various Shake to Charge apps now available from Google Play indicates our willingness to suspend any form of practical reasoning and pursue of the dream of wireless charging. Who the fuck is downloading that? Like, it's also the same thing with those laser kind of apps. I know. Many smartphones users will be wonder whether their near-field communication NFC chip can be used to harvest power from a dedicated external source or perhaps an ambient electromagnetic source like Wi-Fi. In theory, it is possible and such systems are on the market already. However, not every NFC chip would be up to the task. So it can. But yeah, I think it's going to be the end of the episode since I do not want to stretch it out so much, because I know that you're having to do other things and I as well. But yeah, I wish you the best health of happiness and also success. And I also hope that you're going to remind yourself on how you're going to be remembered, which means your legacy, because we all can change our legacy and we all can stimulate our legacy by just being a nice person, then being remembered as a nice person. The only downside of that is that we are 7.7 billion people on this fucking planet, which means that there's gonna be somebody that just dislikes you or even hates you. 3 other questions that I hope that you're going to ask yourself are: why are you here? What are you trying to change? And what is bothering you the most? Because those 3 questions are hopefully going to show you your purpose and maybe even a business idea, because often businesses started out with solving a problem or solving something that really pissed them off. And yeah, with that being said, I hopefully see you the next time. So please subscribe to the podcast and also please subscribe to the YouTube video. Also check out all the social media links that are down in the description if you want to. You're probably going to find your favorite social media site there. I at least hope should be there. And I'm going to see you the next time. I at least hope.